The Golden Sayings of Epictetus. Now I'm going to start reading these because I just read Plato and I read the Apology by Socrates, and oh my goodness, Socrates, what did you get yourself into? And I read the Apologies, and then I read Crito, and then Phaedo, and then in the book following, this is what follows: the Golden Sayings Epictetus. And so this is where I begin. I'll start with the introductory note. Epictetus was a Greek born at Hierapolis in Phrygia, probably about the middle of the 1st century AD. His early history is unknown till we find him in Rome, the slave of Epaphroditus, a freedman of Nero's. The lameness, which is the only physical characteristic of his recorded, was, according to one tradition, due to tortures inflicted by his master. He seems to have been acquainted with principles of the Stoic philosophy through the lectures of C. Musonius Rufus, and after his emancipation he became a teacher of the system in Rome. When the Emperor Domitian banished all philosophers from Italy about 90 AD, Epictetus went to Nicopolis in Epirus, where he continued his teaching. He left nothing in writing, and for a knowledge of his utterances we are indebted to his disciple, the Greek philosopher and historian Arrian, who compiled from his master's lectures and conversation the discourses and Enchiridion, from which the Golden Sayings are drawn. The date and circumstances of his death are unknown. Epictetus is the main authority on Stoic morals. The points on which he laid chief stress were the importance of cultivating complete independence of external circumstances, the realization that man must find happiness within himself, and the duty of reverencing the voice of reason in the soul. Few teachers of morals in any age are so bracing and invigorating, and the tonic quality of his utterances have been recognized ever since by his own day by pagan and Christian alike. So here we go. The Golden Sayings of Epictetus. 1. Are these the only works of providence in us? What words suffice to praise or set them forth? Had he but understanding, should we ever come hemming and blessing the divine power both openly and in secret, and telling of his gracious gifts, whether digging or plowing or eating, should we not sing the hymns to God? Great is God, for that hath given us such instruments to till the ground withal. Great is God, for that he hath given us hands, and the power of swallowing and digesting, of unconsciously growing, breathing while we sleep. Thus should we ever have sung, yea, and this, the grandest and divinest hymn of all. Great is God, for that he hath given us a mind to apprehend these things, and duly to see them. What then? Seeing that most of you are blinded, should there not be someone to fill his place and sing the hymns to God on behalf of all of men? What else can I that am old and lame do but sing to God? Were I a nightingale, I should do after the manner of a nightingale. Were I a man, were I a swan, I should do after the manner of a swan. But now, since I am a reasonable being, I must sing to God. This is my work, I do it, nor will I desert this my post, as long as it is granted me to hold it, and upon you too I call to join in this self same hymn. And that's the end of that one. Okay, that's all.